Gamers love pirating, but no, not that kind of pirating. I meant something like this.
Okay, let's go.
Unfortunately, in the gaming industry there are franchises that don't have much luck with developers and have to wait a long time for a new game worth attention. Why make a good and engaging game about vampires or pirates when we can make another game about a traveler solving logical puzzles? Or a hero shooter. Yes, I'm talking to you, Sony. If you've ever wanted to feel like a real pirate in a game, I've got an interesting title for you, and during this video you'll see if it's worth your attention. And to keep it from being too simple, we will compare it to the most popular competitors which mostly have conquered gamers' hearts. Have I mentioned that this game is called Meier Pirates and in this year it will be celebrating 20 years since its creation? How does this 20-year-old game stack up against this year's giant? Let's find out. We will start chronologically, with the story of a pirate assassin, which took an unexpected turn. Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out in 2013 and it's considered by many to be the best entry in the entire series. It was somewhat detached from the rest of the story, allowing players to immerse themselves in Edward Skinway's adventure as he, alongside us, gets thrown into the pirate life. I like that protagonist motives align with the story, making it believable that he's driven by greed and grows with the progress of the story. And then you play Forspoken from 2023.
I just move shit with my mind.
Perhaps our connection has somehow awoken some abilities.
I just moved shit with my mind.
Aside from the obvious story qualities, players also love the game for its pirate mechanics. You sail around the Caribbean, waves crashing around you as your crew sings. You spot a ship worth attention, so you begin your attack, bombarding the enemy in various ways while avoiding their shots. When we'll get to the main game of this video, you'll see how much inspiration Black Flag got from it. After all, Ubisoft was responsible for both games. A moment that shocked me first time I played this game was when I let go of the wheel and joined my crew for boarding. I could freely move around both my ship and enemy's ship, firing cannons, pistols and fighting with swords, sticking this pointy end into this one asshole who oversalted the soup yesterday. This is Bogdan. I hate Bogdan. These mechanics turned out to be a recipe for success, and even after years, players still praise the pirate freedom of Black Flag. So it was no surprise when the same players demanded Ubisoft to make a game that would expand even further on what they achieved in Assassin's Creed. That's when a ship called Skull and Bones appeared on the horizon. However, players didn't know that this ship will be made of cardboard and shit. At first, nothing foretold disaster. Skull and Bones was initially supposed to be an expansion for Black Flag, then rumors said that it will be a separate MMO project. Finally, the game was announced, well, you know, after 4 years in 2017. Gamers said,
"It's been 84 years.
but surely a true gamer can wait for such a game, right?
Like that's ever gonna happen.
Well, wait until 2024 when the game was supposed to be released. The CEO of Ubisoft even dared to call this production an AAAA game. Quadruple A. No, you don't get it. It's not AAAA. It's... Does the boarding in this game look the same like it looks in Assassin's Creed? No, it looks like this. No pistols, no swords, no getting on land to plunder and collect resources, just swimming, shooting. Where's the new quality? If you're wondering how to make a good pirate game, that's definitely not a good example. Because watching this gameplay makes you want to play Black Flag again. Microsoft decided to head in a completely different direction, giving us the game that for many became the one. If Skull and Bones is you, then Sea of Thieves is the mythical son of your mom's friend. This game took a completely different approach, offering an adventure focused on cooperation. The real fun begins when more than one player is working together, raising the sails to search for the lost treasure. In Black Flag, you were the captain steering the entire crew, but here you need to skillfully divide tasks or else you'll quickly sink in your first battle. There are simulation elements here like water flooding through holes in the deck, wind and sail adjustments determining how fast you move, and even the ability to play music during the journey, much like in Black Flag, except that here you have to do the singing. And this immersion is mixed with a cartoon style, battles with skeletons, puzzles and launching yourself from cannons. While other pirate games might have their good sides, I don't think that in any of them you'll see a person being shot from a cannon flying towards you while waving the sword. If you ever played Payday 2 and enjoyed it and you happen to like pirates, then you will like Sea of Thieves 2. Let's say it like this game shines in its categories, but it lacks this spark that Sid Meier Pirates has. Now that we've covered these 3 examples, you'll see how these future games were inspired by this one exceptional but also iconic classic. Finally, we can talk about Hero of today's material, a game that has remained unrivaled for 20 years. If you want to feel like a pirate at some point of your life, you will likely hear about Sid Meier Pirates. The game starts with a simple but strong motivation. You're a man trying to find the missing family, and you're desperately looking for any way to do it. The first difference from the other games is that this one gives you the freedom to choose your own path. You can start with any of the 4 nations, just not Spain, and decide whether you want to seek answers on your own or get entangled in their intrigues, escorting emissaries, sinking enemy ships, or even capturing cities and handing them over to your favorite faction. Each of these tasks introduce minigames that add variety to the gameplay. If you choose to attack a city by land, you'll face a turn-based battle. If you decide to board a ship, you'll duel with its captain. And for every such action, you'll earn resources that are useful on your journey. For trading, making your ship better, these tasks are fairly simple and can become repetitive over time. But keep in mind that this game allowed for this much as the times that it was made in. Speaking of time, we all know that Sid Meier has another popular franchise, which will get a new part soon, which is called Civilization. The influence of that game can be felt here too. As the world seems alive, nations fight with each other, pirates attack convoys on your course, and for your service to a nation, you can become a baron and win the heart of a not so beautiful daughter of a town's mayor. Like Sea of Thieves, navigation depends on understanding how winds work and using them to your advantage. On your journey, you can also find treasure maps and navigate to the right spot to uncover treasure. Popular pirates also make the appearance, and early on you learn that you'll need to face them to get answers to your questions, climbing higher in a pirate ranking as you gather more resources and ships. But it's not all perfect. This game suffers from repetitiveness in the quests, and if you're planning a journey from one end of the map to the other, you'll need to bring some patience because there is no fast travel. Seems like nothing, but these 2 aspects might become tedious over time, and I know it from Witcher that even there I couldn't handle the fact that I couldn't fast travel from anywhere. However, what's more important to me is that after 20 years after the release, I still feel like a pirate. Dear developers, if you don't think that you will be able to make original and fresh pirate game, then I have a proposition for you. Take on the challenge of remaking Sid Meier Pirates. Learn the storytelling and character-driven approach from Black Flag. Add a touch of arcade fun from Sea of Thieves. Finally, use the politics from the new Civilization to create a game faithful to the principles of this 20-year-old game. If you will not fuck it up with DEI, then players will enjoy it until 2044 for the next 20 years. But knowing how things go, Asians will do it better, and upcoming Yakuza pirates will raise the bar even higher. And from my side, thanks a lot for watching, and I wish you a fortunate wins. See you later. Bye.